Hey, frienderinos, welcome back to Dergy be playing Persona 5 Royal. Let us continue onward, friends.
Ready? Let's...
Heck yeah, let's go.
I can see it.
Oh yeah, this room. Nice little trick, you know, nice little, optical illusion painting on the floor there. Pretty cool. The standard, you know, fun little museum kids area thing. Pretty cool the way that they designed that. Honestly, if you look around this place, it really does look like a museum you'd see in real life, and that I'd like to visit if it existed in real life. I think that's part of the point. He's so, you know... This is just kind of, I guess, mostly the museum and its gaudiness and its grandness is just supposed to be, you know, a manifestation of just how great he thinks he is. And the fact that money is all he cares about because everything's gaudy. I kind of think that's a huge part of why the place looks like it does. Even though on the outside it's just a shack, and that duality also just kind of relays the fact that he has been able to assume this persona of a nice, humble man. But this is what he's really thinking about, is he really does want all the money and the fame that he keeps saying he doesn't want. He's living a complete lie. While secretly living the life he actually wants, which, God, man, he's a con man. He's not an artist, he's just a con man. I think that's the best way to put it, man. Oof. Fuck you, Madarame. Let's beat up some more of his shadows
All enemies defeated. Just what I expected,
Yeah,
Joker.
I'm sexy posing because that's what she does,
Okay.
and goddamn she's hot. Because, you know,
All right, let's go.
you know, the game makes it really clear that she is, and, you know, she is, man. However, again, whilst Ann does have my eyes because she's hot, Makoto has my heart as far as Joker's heart. Although, honestly, like, I'm pretty sure a girlfriend like Makoto, she's one of the ones you have to be really careful with regarding, like, even looking at another woman. Like, really, or else she'd leave you, or maybe even, like, injure you, or just yell at you about it. You know, one of those kinds of girlfriends. So he's gotta be careful about that whenever they become a thing. But she hasn't even... Well, she's met her, kind of, but we don't know her yet. She's just kind of the student council president that we need to keep an eye on because she's keeping an eye on us. That's kind of all she is to us right now. But soon, girlfriend, cute, adorable, and wholesome, and give way to even more sex jokes about
Show me your
I've
true
already made
form.
them. It's not a thing yet. I've already made them because they keep going through my mind as I play this game because I love them so much.
Wow,
Anyway.
that shadow was crazy. Gunshot should not.
Come on, there we go. And get that plot code as well.
It's almost scary how good I am.
And there we go, yeah, Joker.
Here it goes.
What do you have that she's asleep to, Joker?
You can't
Iha and Butsu. Actually, no, that's the who else those.
Ravage them.
Iha goes.
cool, Joker.
There.
Iha?
Looking
Serves you
cool,
right.
Joker.
I imagine it's A. Because I feel... I've heard in Japanese the EI syllable being pronounced A more than I. So I'm gonna go with Aha, is how that's supposed to be pronounced. But let me know if I'm wrong, please. I'd like to correct that if it is.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, we did it. Do 132x dead 1,744 munzels and a Molotov cocktail and let's go.
Okay.
Let's continue. Hi.
That was so easy. I'm yawning.
Yeah. Chumps, man, they're chumps. Doesn't mean we shouldn't be careful, but they were chumps and we just won. I like how this variety in the guard designs are not all just the same overworld designs. Of
I'll
guards.
reveal your true form.
This female guard is
The first move is off. It's almost scary how good I am. Okay. What's the dance, You're so
Serves you
gorgeous,
right.
Panther.
All I know is this game's visual production value is absolutely just completely, just very, very good.
Okay, guys.
You know, I mean, yes, Persona games. I mean, Atlas has the money and the resources to do so, but at the same time, like, and the talent certainly. And probably that's the biggest factor is the talent.
They were too weak to
I
bother
can
with.
feel it.
But yeah, like Persona 5 specifically, just it's gorgeous, man. I love what they did with the whole art production of this game visually, for sure. Oh shit. We've been trooped-ids. Intruders in the second exhibition room. Apprehend them at once. Ah, she isn't yet. Crap, let's get out of here. Fiesta, which way is the exit? I don't know, Ryuji. I don't know why Ryuji became Dergy there, except for that's kind of the voice I used, and I'd say that's my quintessential Durgan voice. I really want to be super Durgan-y. That's my Durgan voice, man. You know what I mean? I don't even know what I mean, but that's kind of, you know, it's just one of those random things I spontaneously created that is now just my headcanon of the Durgan persona that I have. I've always had some degree of that persona, and it's changed over the years, and I only started calling it a Durgan when I realized when I became a Scaly about 4 or 5 years ago. Before then, it was just a weird way that I acted sometimes because it's fun. Anyway. Oh look, the electric thing is deactivated now. Yeah! This should let us move forward. Nice work, Joker. But now I gotta be careful because there's dudes down there. I've still gotta be careful, I should say, because there's dudes down there.
I can feel it.
Oh,
Actually, wait, no, that's where we... Yeah, we just came from here. Yeah, okay, no. But can I go that way too or not? Okay, it looks like I can't. And I can't go through that door. Oh, it looks like that enemy actually is gone now. Huh, cool. By the way, what was this door over here? There's also
I have
a
something.
staircase. Dude, let's actually explore that staircase and make sure I'm not missing something over there first before I explore that direction. Oh wait, oh yeah, I gotta be careful about these dudes. Ding dong, ding dong. I'm pretty sure I don't have to explore in that staircase area. You know what, I'm just gonna go back this way. Probably. After I kill it. After I get this. How safe is doing
that
this?
shadow was crazy.
Pretty safe, awesome. Yeah, for the moment it seems like I can safely do this. At least in this particular
Nice
area,
work, team.
probably. Which will conserve SPs,
Okay.
which I want to do.
I can see it.
And we're done. Come on, let's go.
In fact, I kind of also want to use an SP item if I... whoopsie. Alright, well, it's just... There we go. I'm way better at not getting caught when I do stuff like that accidentally.
Don't use bless attack.
Oops. Yeah, I should be able to, especially because it's just 3 of them. I should not be... Oh, it was just 3 of them before. Maybe this enemy mix is not as safe.
You want more?
But we'll see.
Skull, give me more. Just a pain.
I swear we were fighting Shisas before and they weren't this much of a problem.
You missed him. Come on, Joker.
But, okay, looks like we still got him. There we go.
He's defeated. Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
Okay.
Heal. Since we just use more SP, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold a second. I'm gonna see. Hold on. If we have SP items around in the shoot, let's at least use our coffee. We have a good bit of. Actually, wait, no. Let's use the soul drops because the one coffee is actually better Let's use all of them on Joker. And let's use some of that coffee. One each for all of us. There we go. And now we can go quite a lot, quite a bit farther. Also, let's go ahead and explore these stairs. Because, okay, I did come from here, but wait. It looks like I didn't go this way, if it's possible to go this way. Let's make sure it is. It might be...
There's a strong shadow ahead.
It might be a will seed place here, so... I think this is sort of a side area that we would be likely, rewarded for exploring in some way. I have a feeling it's gonna be where a will seed is, but we'll see. Ha, will seed, will seed. How's that for a rhyme? Anyway.
What's the plan?
High chance of crit. That's that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see if I can. That's right, it blocks, which I think makes it so you can't crit and stuff like that. So, in order to get, combo-y stuff on this guy, we're gonna have to, well, let's go ahead and increase Joker's defense. Just do Buffy things. But I'm gonna wait for On so that I can have her door meet at him. And then I'm gonna have Ryuji. Remember, there's no physical or gun. I think it blocks gun too.
Serves you right.
Going, Skull.
Oh, and this is an option too.
Time for some pain.
Okay, guys.
Ouchie.
Time for my persona.
Okay, yeah, so that's not a thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and Champions Cup for Ryuji, because that was an ouch. It's not the worst thing in the world that he has Rage, so I'll just kind of let that go. So I'm... let's see here. Forget. Evil Touch. Fear. Dazzler. Dizzy. I know that Dizzy and Wind, but then, well, I'd have to have... Just kind of seeing all of my... Yeah, Dizzy... Forget. Let's... I don't remember exactly what Fear does, but I think I remember it being pretty good. I'm pretty sure you need to use, like, Psy. I'm not sure if I have that, though. We'll see that. I'm pretty sure at the very least incapacitates him so we can beat on him like this. Increases attacks, he didn't do much more to us. Just keep... By the way, yeah, still knows. Still knows, yeah, let's just go ahead and have her door meet. Oh no, probably because you're already equipped with Fear, right? I'm 100% certain why Fear, of what Fear is doing here. I should probably read up on that. There must be a way to read up on that in the game. Ouchie. Even if not, I'm certain I can do so. Absolutely, 100% certain. Look at Fear 2 and Persona 5 there. I'm sure I will find examples already for that. Oh, and hey, even though this is a really cool thing about the technicals in this game, even though he blocks it, physicals still do technicals if you're frozen. It's a very nice thing about. I need to remember that with an enemy like this, freezing is a really good tech to use, because that way I can still use my physicals, which does not use SP or HP, and it will allow us to get technicals and holdups. So okay, yeah, it was just an item, but that was worth the XP and also the Dergy experience. Like, you know, me kind of big braining a bit there, at least for me. Ooh.
I have something.
And I just need to play this game more often as I go through it, and not just 1 or 2 hours a day, because I certainly have the time to play it more, you know.
One of Madarame's will
There we go, yep.
seeds. Let's take it.
Heck ye. It did lead that direction, though, in the end. Okay, cool. Two-wheel seed. I think this is the first, and I hope it is. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, red vanity seed. Very nice. But I think
First will seed of the palace. Let's keep searching the area.
Indeed, you. Let's try to remember. Hold on. Yeah. Red, green, blue. I'm pretty sure that indicates that we do have the first one, and there's 2 left. Just wanting to make sure of that.
I have something.
And it is still early, so we'll see. We'll see. Yep, seems like there's nothing else here. But yeah, just looking around at these palaces is really cool to think about. Just, you know, how these museums work and stuff. How this place would run if it was a real-life museum. Like, imagine people going through here, and guards standing around and directing traffic, you know, through all these paintings. I don't know, man. It's cool to think about. But I think this place is designed well enough that if they just took this and made it a real-life museum, I think it would be a good one. Although, of course, I don't really know jack about architecture, but it looks like it would be a very functional museum. And it certainly looks awesome, but that's kind of the point. It's illustrating Madarame's distortion.
Focus.
How gaudy this place looks and such. Alright. I really love the blue, you know, aesthetic that this place is mostly going for. That's because I love blue, especially this deep sea blue type thing they've got going as a general color aesthetic, like for the carpet and other things. In fact, my Thieves' Den is probably going to be either Velvet Room or Madarame. It's pretty... Actually, no, it's going to be more Velvet Room, because the gold everywhere is not as much my thing as the blue, you know, the mostly monochrome blue aesthetic of the Velvet Room. I might do an episode where I show you around my Thieves' Den. I haven't actually gone in there yet in this playthrough. I know what it's got, but
I can see it.
I think I'll show you my specific Thieves' Den, how I got it decorated and everything. And I think towards the end of the game I might show you like a completed one if I'm able to do that, or at least just how far I got in mine. And maybe, you know, a video or two of me playing that card game you can play in there with the whole crew towards the end of the game. Might do that. Hold on, Joker. Don't you think that's any building over there is kind of suspicious? Oh yeah, okay. This is where we need to actually not. This is where we need to actually stop for now, and then do the thing in the real world. Whoa, it's even gaudier than the rest of the museum. Definitely looks like something important would be hidden away in there.
Let's go.
Let's go find out. Oh, it really opened up.
Whoa! The hell?
Are these infrared lasers? There's no way we can get past them.
This level of security only proves there's something worth protecting up ahead.
Wait, there's something written on the sign. All personnel, this door can only be opened via the security room that lies beyond it. Please be cautious, as it is impossible to open from the outside.
So, it's never gonna open? How are we supposed to get past?
Wait, that door. I think I've seen that pattern somewhere. Oh, right! There's no mistaking it. That's the same door I saw earlier. Guys, let's head back.
Huh? Why?
I think I know what real-world door that's based on. There may be another way to open it. In any case, I'll explain later. Come on, let's go.
Suppose we just list them or got it for the time being. Yep. So it kicks out of the palace here. but we made some good progress.
Let's head back.
That's it home for today. We can come back here once we've hatched a plan. And conveniently, there is a safe room right over there, as y'all can see. So, sprinty Durgan, go wheel!
This is a safe room.
Indeed. You can now quick travel to the central garden. Smexy. Sweet. I think we're gonna be able to come back right back here if we want to. Heck yeah. Alright, freeze.
I'll just add this.
What are we doing here now? I think I'm actually gonna go back to Mementos. Or not Mementos. I'm gonna actually go back and do some Persona things for a bit. Also, I just realized I probably haven't really been... I think we haven't really been fighting any, or at least many, new Personas here. So, I'll, and I just haven't really been using... I just realized for this whole episode, or two, I haven't really been using... I think really we haven't fought much new. And if we have, I've been forgetting to even try. And just been racking up XP. And I think the main reason is I want to be higher level, so I can fuse what I've got first. And then I'll worry about getting new Personas, and probably more in Mementos than here, frankly. But, anywho. But yeah, I'll do some Velvet Room things, and I will be back once I've done those in a magical transition to the future. Alright, friendos. Time for some fusionizationing. Or not fusing, but, yeah, fusion. Yeah, fusionizationing is probably a good way to put that. Alright. Just actually need to do a little bit more setup here first. There we go. Alright, so. Definitely want to use Regent here. I'm level 16. Man, I really feel like what I need to do is go in there. Level one more time. Get that Sudama. At least. What I'd really like to do is level up to 18 and get Shikiwiji. I'm actually thinking I should literally... You know, I thought I was going to come in here and fuse, but... Am I really... There's actually... Well, actually, is there 16s that are possible? Yeah, okay, you know what, yeah. I'll go ahead and probably grab Slime back. And make this Suzaku at least. So that I clear spots and I have a nice...
A strong persona, indeed.
Nice strong persona
Select
out
the
of it,
skills
so...
you'd like to
I'll do
inherit.
this, at least. But I'm actually gonna hang on to... the Treasure Demon. For a bigger boy. Like, I'm thinking... I might actually, you know what? I might try to get to level 18 and... Hold on. I just realized, hold on. In order to make sure I can do that, though... Let's make sure... Hold on, okay. 18. Yeah, I'd have to use slime for that, but I'm gonna grab another slime. So I think that's gonna be fine, actually. So yeah, I'm gonna make Suzaku.
I see. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Let's see here. Intense focus. Strengthens magic skills targeting one foe by 20%. Increases chance of being inflicted by ailments. And by the way, what arcana is the second one I'm using? Oh, it's Counselor, so I'd have to grab Kushimitama again. I'll probably be fine with that, though. I just want to make sure I'm continuing to get personas that are my level and that are newer ones, you know. So...
I see. A strong persona, indeed. Looks pretty tough. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Yeah, I've been really... I mean, I'm not really going to be focusing on doing the, you know, I'm going to be... What I do is I hit each palace hard day after day unless I really need a break for preparation. And I try to play so that I don't need that. While I'm, like, when I'm, you know, during palace time, basically. So, what I'm hoping is that, I'll be able to simply, make do with the personas that I get and I have, and, that's, again, like, plan for certain things like this Shiki-Ouija that I'm gonna want to get at 18. And just see where it goes from there. So, increases the amount of HP restored to self by 50%, decreases chance of being inflicted by ailments. Moves the magic skills targeting one foe. I'm actually gonna do Glutton Mouth, because more heals for Joker is probably gonna be a very, very important thing in some big boy fights. Now, as for skills, we've got Frey, Tarunda, Marin Karen. What do Tarunda and Marin Karen do specifically?
Looks pretty tough.
Increases attack for one foe for 3 turns. High chance of brainwash, which I think, in order to...
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
But intense focus strengthens magic skills. Well, I am gonna do that one, though, because having that on at least one of my first probably... Oh, and regenerate? That's really tempting. I really want to pass that on. Healing skills, too. Morgana and An both fill that role. Now, if I end up getting rid of either of them, but I'll probably honestly end up getting rid of Ryuji whenever Yusuke comes into the picture, so that won't be an issue. And even then, there's the, there's Kamoshida's, there's the Ring of Lust, which is a really, really nice healing and buff skill. Dizzy, Fear, Forget. Agi and Bufu, just to have the elemental power. Actually, I'm gonna grab Bufu, but I'm not gonna grab Agi because An has that. I'm gonna try to at least let her do that. Especially because it will also probably conserve my HP as Joker. Just Light Fizz, and then another debuff? Yeah,
Its
that's what I'll do,
power
actually.
will be nothing unusual.
That'll be fine.
Let us begin.
And I'll just grab, Slime and... Well, honestly, I'll just grab the first, Chariot and Counselor personas that I can. Alright, so, I'm not gonna use that yet, still. I want to make sure I can make that level 18. Oh, I can also make Shiki-Ouija this way, though, with Makami and Shisa, and that just uses Temperance and Strength. Yeah. I might hold out for that instead, then, which means what I can do is, as long as I don't use that Makami and Shisa. Now, see, if I wait until 17, then I can make Sudama as well, and that'll be a little bit more immediate. But thing is that I'm about to buy 2 more personas that will take up those 2 slots that I have now, because I want to make sure. I mean, frankly, let's be honest here. I won't need the personas until after I'm done in the palace, right? So, except, well, you will be able to spend time with. I do believe in Royal. You can, even after Palace, spend time with them, or is that not true? I don't remember. But I want to make sure that I have a Hierophant now that I realize that. But I could always do that on leaving the Palace when I'm finally done. I don't know how long I'm going to stay here this time, though. Can I look at my... Hold on, I want to look at my SP level.
Change your mind
Done
already?
already?
Make a decision on that right now before I do anything else.
I'll just add this.
Like, can I just look at what yeah, okay, cool. Oh yeah, we're all good. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're gonna stay for... We're gonna be...
Do you have
oh, we
business
can't.
with me?
I just remembered we can't. Wow. I just remembered we can't. Apologies for y'all that might have been screaming at me about that. I just remembered that I have to go back now.
The inmate.
Forgot.
Now
Anyway,
choose.
I still want to free up slots, though. It's kind of to do with my level, though. Darn it. I can make that Copa Tengu, I guess.
You okay with this? Select the skills
I'm just doing
you'd
this
like
to
to
free up
inherit.
slots, you know? Here's damage after a baton pass. I always want to get that one. If I can. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the... Here, I'll do all the damage of all... Ooh, Fizz. Or, Psy, which I don't have yet. Frey. Just, you know, just single targets. Just to make sure I can hit weaknesses, you know? Bufu. So... Garuma, Masai, Frey, Bufu. Well, that's to all foes, but oh well. It's the only side that I had, but otherwise it's single target, just to make sure I have it. Well, then also, oh, man, okay. See, I have a choice here between light and dark. And I kind of wish that I had at least one more darn, slot for this. And also, I wonder if I can do something with this. Like I said. Actually, I haven't really had light, so I'll hope that I can use that. I just decided to experiment here, and then buy a... Oh, let's see what we can do with what we've got here. Literally nothing right now. Because we can't make another Shisa. We can't do Shikiwiji. We can't do Nikamata. That's funny. Alright, well, in that case... actually, unless
Fusion.
I can do things with different ones that I didn't just, like... Let me make sure of that, I suppose. 16. Oh, here we go. 16. Kaguya. Yeah, might as well.
Looks
Here we go.
pretty tough.
Here we go. It's Moon, which means I actually have some rank in it. 'Cause
Select the
it's Mishima.
skills you'd like to inherit.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm poking around and experimenting. Again, I'll just buy back personas of... I'm gonna need Counselor. I'm gonna need Counselor, Chariot. Possibly Lovers at this point, too. And also, Oh, yeah. And, well, Mishima's also... No, But, yeah, it's just gonna be Chariot, Lovers, Counselor, and Hierophant are the ones that I want to make sure that I have. Anyway, by the end of... Again, just by the end. Not, quite, tonight, either. Really, is Hierophant is the only one I'm gonna probably be able to even increase tonight out of all those, so... I'm gonna make sure I have one of those when I leave this time. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just buy the others after the next time. Hopefully I remember to, of course. That's my plan for now. And if I don't, then I can always just, you know, go to the, you know, the gate in the center of town to do that before I go and do the Confidant itself, so. Triples countered. Ooh. Trying to remember how counters work, though, and if that's really a viable or easy to do or often to do thing. I don't really remember how those work at all. Increases SP cost for nuke skills by half. Ooh. Increase amount of HP. Again, I really like having that HP buff. But if it's decreasing SP, and this is Joker we're talking about, well, yeah, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, and then grab Frey, because that's a duh-duh. If there's Maw-Frey 2 or something, I'd also put that, but there isn't. And so we've got Koha, we've got Light and Dark, we've got Zeo covered, Bufu. This way, except for, Psychic, we've got everything here, so that's sexy. And, Regenerate.
It will receive a my.
And I'm just having fun experimenting and really just fusing what I can to, you know, both have decent personas and, she's really cool looking, by the way. I like her ethereal and interesting and kind of robotish design. Very interesting. And she gets Divine Grace, which increases the effect of healing skills by... Oh, yes, please. Sexy. Okay, cool. And yeah, she's got some healing capabilities. I'm keeping Kaguya. That's a duh. Can make another Shisa. All I can make is Shisa here. I really want to condense, you know? I really do.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Well, 9 and 11 into 15 is better than
Terrible.
having a 9 and 11
Select the
on
skills you'd like to
level
inherit.
16, you know? So, here's what I'll do. Top bloodline. And, yeah, Masai. Koha.
Will it gain new power? I
Have
wonder.
that.
My.
Just to make sure I have the element power on Jokubo. And I'll keep that Shisa. Knowledge Curse. Alright, so we've got Moon, and I'm keeping that, because that's a nice one. We've got Lovers, and we've got a Strength. So, what we need is... yeah, I'll buy them now. I'll buy them all now. Just to make sure I know what slots I want to work with and which ones I don't, you know, basically. I always, just in case I forget later, have the personas I need.
Finished
you know?
for now? Justine, you handle. These are the paths you have walked.
So, what I need is... oh, I can resummon Regent too. I'll do that later for Fusion, not now. Hierophant, yes. Barrett.
Is this what you want? You'll withdraw this persona? This is your power.
Hierophant is... I'm gonna double check that Sojiro's Hierophant, but I'm pretty damn certain. We've got Lovers... Slime Megathion. Definitely Slime.
You'll withdraw this persona?
Actually, let's make sure there isn't another chariot. Now, I think that the next chariot I'm going to be getting... Yeah, that's the next one listed, is that level 18 one that I'm... Shiki Ouija, that I'm going to be getting as soon as possible. So,
Is
Slime.
this what a fee is required? Then
Head.
accept this persona.
Yai. Beautiful. And, and Counselor. And
Is this what a fee is required? Then accept this persona.
Yacht. Summon Kushimitama. Yacht. Very yacht. Just kind of look at my list again. That's all I'm doing here. But yeah. I've got... to make 100% sure
Are you
that...
finished?
I know that Chariot and Counselor are Ryuji and our Counselor Friendo. Very convenient, Arcana name to match up with him to make sure I remember.
I should write
that.
something.
But I'm almost certain, but I always like to make sure I'm certain with stuff like this. Because if I'm not, then I made a mistake and a boost in resources, you know, or at least time and possibly other resources too, like money in this case. But I'm pretty damn certain. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Confidant's where I need to be. Then I look at Hierophant. Yeah, Sojiro. So yeah. All right, friends. Oh yeah, and then there's that Rame no
Do you need
Uzume
something?
with
No.
Frey.
Hmm?
Hold on. I have a lot of Frey floating around.
Time
Let me
for some
just see, make
fusion.
100% certain that, like, I can't make it on my nose in there right now. And that I can make it have Frey. See, what I could do is try my luck with mementos to gathering the right personas to do that. Or I could wait for the skill cards thing, but I think that's a good ways into even use case. I don't remember. Anywho, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and,
Finished for now?
in fact, I could go back. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be able to get all those again through mementos later, and I'll hopefully be able to make Ame no Uzume that way. Or I could literally go earlier and try to do it that way, or literally just resummon a bunch of those. Probably could do that too. Anywho,
Are you finished?
What?
I want to go back.
No slacking off.
Alright, so since we have to leave and do the whole thing to get that door open now, let's do that.
I'll just add
Save.
this. I can feel it.
Oh yeah, that's right. We leave by doing just, actually, how do exactly we leave? Just, yeah, okay, yeah, through that,
then.
yeah, the gap in the fence there, that's how we do that. There isn't as clear of a doorway out as Kamoshida's had, you know? Not really a doorway, but yeah, it was really obvious the way out compared to this one. At least to my honestly pretty tipsy mind right now. That seemed that way.
Well,
I think we're almost halfway through. I'm starting to get a hint, a faint sense of the treasure here.
Oh,
Means we're at least making some progress, right? Hey, when you do want to come in here, when do you want to come in here next? Let me know when you decide. I'll be waiting. I'm so hyped about this, and so is Ryuichi. I love the energy of the team. Especially as we get more peeps, the energy is always there. We all want to do this for one reason or another, and it's a pretty infectious energy that keeps everyone going, and it's awesome. Made a lot of progress, and that feels Gucci.
how are we supposed to get past that door?
I don't know. You think there's some kind of off switch somewhere?
looks like this is where I come in.
Mona?
I have a suspicious place in mind. Remember? This shack is the basis for Madarame's palace. I actually scouted it out the last time we were here.
Whoa. So this was your plan from the start?
Correct.
You only went scouting because you were bored.
So? Where's this suspicious place?
On's on to him. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did.
It's on the second floor.
Morgiana.
I noticed an unnaturally hefty lock on a door up there.
If it's locked, that means there's something in there he doesn't want people to see.
But don't we want to be opening the door in the palace?
Yes. And we're going to do that by opening the real one in front of Madarame's eyes. Basically, we're going to change his cognition that the door is unopenable.
In other words, when we open the one in Madarame's house, that area in his palace will open on its own?
I'm not really getting it. Is that gonna work?
Trust me, there's no chance it won't open.
And here it comes, I think.
I think.
Yep!
You understand, don't you, Joker?
Can't hurt to try.
Well, yeah, but...
Except it kinda can hurt to try because, well, this plan involves us opening the door in front of him. So what if we do that and it doesn't work and he calls the cops on us and we kind of get jailed? Thankfully, you know, spoiler alert, friends, that doesn't happen, but I mean, you're opening a door in his house. It's pretty clearly grounds for... I mean, he does actually try to get us arrested, actually, but it doesn't happen.
Why don't you trust me? It's worth a try.
But even
Yeah, I
then,
mean,
there's
honestly,
still that
even
hefty
though
lock we have
Morgana's
to
been
deal with in
unsure about all
reality,
this stuff, like, apologies for speaking over on, friends, but, like, Morgana honestly does have a point there, because, like, while he has been very unsure about a lot of his plans, they've always worked anyway. So, just trust him, Ryuji. It's worked out before.
That'll be a breeze. Just give me a hairpin and I'll handle it. It will take some time, though. Doing everything by myself in front of Madarame would be impossible. If only there was someone who could distract him for a while.
Oh boy, there's On taking one for the team again. Poor On. It's okay. You won't have to do that kind of thing after this.
Oh. Man, how are we even gonna get into his house? We'd get reported for sure if we force ourselves in.
What?
I guess the only way is having you go nude.
Or at least feigning the intention to do so, like she's going to do in a pretty brilliant way. By the way, I feel bad about doing this, just like I feel bad about skipping what I skipped before, but when a situation in games like this get really embarrassing, I tend to want to just do this and kind of get it over with, and then go to places that aren't as uncomfortable for me in the game, in the narrative. Especially if I've seen it before, you know? So, I apologize for skipping this, but y'all should know what happens here, because y'all should have played the game before you watched this. Honestly, I'd be like, no, we're gonna fucking force ourselves in anyway, because I don't want to put her through that. However, that's me. I'm not Joker. I wish I was. Joker's awesome. And he gets Makoto, and I want Makoto. Makoto's hot. What? There's another way. I was about to say he gets all the ladies, but never in my canons. Like, you know, Arakami being the harem dude, you know, in Persona 4 just rubs me the wrong way. Like, there's this one random scene where, like, basically he's referred to as a heartbreaker who's breaking hearts all around the school. I don't want to be that kind of a dude. Like, why would you want to be referred to like that? Like, that's what he referred, like, I suppose the implication was that a lot of girls like him, and, you know, he's rather stoic, and also that he probably is involved with one of his, you know, one or, you know, possibly several or all of his female party members, and not, you know, all the other girls that have a crush on him, and maybe that's just for, but, like, I don't know, just like, oh, he's a heartbreaker, like, I don't want to play that, I don't want to be that, I don't want to be referred to as that, I hate the idea of my very being is the reason why this girl is heartbroken or has gone through a lot of sadness, I would hope I haven't been that, but I think I kind of have been in a couple of scenarios, but that's kind of why that being referred to as something like that is something that seems to be pretty, there's, like, in rap and some, you know, and in a lot of other just sort of bravado types of, I don't know, I've noticed men kind of championing the idea of being a heartbreaker. And even women being attracted to that even though they're gonna fucking get their heart broken. Like, it's just, why would you be attracted to the idea of causing that kind of a pain to someone? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, sorry, random tangent. Let's keep going, friends. But, like, the reason that led me into that is because, you know, I said specifically Makoto, but I was about to say the whole, you know, all the ladies, but no. You know, oh, I've had sex with and dated all sorts of women. It has never felt like something to be proud of for me. You know what's proud of for me involving that kind of thing? I've been in a relationship with a woman for a very long time. That's the kind of thing I'd be proud of. I wouldn't be proud if I slept around for a long time, or I've just been able to get a bunch of women in my bed, especially if it was just for sex and not anything meaningful, you know. Anyway. Get in touch with you, okay? He asked me to come by tomorrow. Oh yeah, I feel for it. Do I really have to do this? For a month? No, I'm not going to say something that mean, but it's funny that that option's there. Just be careful. Yeah. It's okay. She has a way around it, and it's actually kind of genius and hilarious. But I'll still probably skip that scene because it's so embarrassing. Not even probably, I will skip that scene for instance, you know. Also, because this topic is coming up, I'm skipping over a lot of these texts. Sorry about that. Oh, one more thing. Let's know if any word shit goes down, we'll be there to back you up ASAP. Yeah. Because Ryuji's a bro at the end of the day, even if he also acts like an asshole and a complete idiot sometimes. He's a really good person at the end of the day. I really would say that despite how much of a punk he also is, he's a bro and a good person. Sort of like Kanji. He's sort of like the Kanji of this game in that way. And I love Kanji and people, and I just wish that him and Naoto could be an actual thing, and that Naoto wasn't romantically locked to the main character because she's a female party member. Hey. Like, if there's one ship in Persona games that they tease so much, like, ship teasing is a fucking no-no to me. I will never ship tease in anything I write. You can guarantee me that, because I fucking hate that shit. If you start teasing romance, fucking resolve it. Don't fucking leave it there. That pisses me off. I'm a hopeless romantic to the degree where I refuse to ever write that for any plot reason. I will always resolve romance, even if it's the characters end up going their separate ways. I will never... The characters end up, like, having a talk about it, and they decide they need to be friends. Like, okay, yeah, that's resolution in and of itself. But, like, if they just ship tease all the day and they never, ever, ever even touch on that going anywhere, and just stays this comedic, you know, oh, embarrassing moment, oh, haha, you know, he likes her, and no acknowledgement. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. That's immature, and that shouldn't be in so many things. But it is. That's my 2 cents on that. I hate it very much, frankly. Let us know if anyone... Yeah, but yeah, I reread that text. KK got it.
A palace is a reflection of how its owner views the real world.
Indeed.
So if Madarame's cognition of reality changes, it's only natural that his palace would be affected.
Indeed. I really do like how they explain throughout the game how the two worlds interweave. The mementos in the real world.
And all jokes aside, we really will need Lady Ann to strip for Yusuke. It's the only way.
You know, it isn't. I think out of character, most players are sort of... I'm certainly doing this. Just imagine, you know, Durgan's looking over at Atlas like, yeah, sure, it's the only way. Let's be fair here, it's for the fan service. That's the reason they made it go this way. Probably. Especially since they reinforced that just to kind of make it seem okay. But, like, they're forcing it, so it's like, yeah, this is fun, this is the only way. It's really convenient for this to be the only way for fan service. And it really isn't. I really would think that such a nonsensical conclusion as, oh, we're gonna need for you to go nude, that's the only way. That just feels like they didn't put any thought into it because they were like, yes, perfect fan service moment. The fucking weebs will eat this shit up. And yeah, honestly, as much as I'm hot for On, and that goddamn, I still would rather her not be frankly objectified like this. You know, in this way, in this scene, in this, you know, scenario. I really would rather this not happen to her. There's enough fan service of her butt swaying everywhere in the frickin' intro scene and in combat and everything, you know. That's all I need as far as on fan service, okay? I don't know, man. Anywho, I'm actually going to leave it here for now. I hope y'all have absolutely lovely days, friends, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to. But boy, friends, for now.